Hello everyone, welcome to this pick a card reading. Today we're going to be doing how do other people see you at work. We have three piles here: the spider spirit, panther spirit, and groundhog spirit. So go ahead, close your eyes, and pick a pile that is resonating the most with you. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today we're doing how do people view you at work. And the first card we have for you is Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. I'm getting that a lot of people see you as someone who is very crafty and very attention to detail. 1 second, my dog is chewing on something. Sorry about that. So I'm also getting, because of this interruption that we just had, that you may be someone who is really good at multitasking and staying attention to details is what's really coming through with the spider spirit. I'm seeing that you're someone who likes to, you may make your projects very elaborate or very decorative. People may see you as someone who is very into aesthetics and making your work wrapped in a beautiful bow with really lovely presentation is what is coming up for me. I'm getting people see you as reliable. I'm getting that you have a very dark, deep, and rich feminine energy about you. I'm getting that you're very ambitious as well, and people notice this about you, that you are someone who wants to pursue your dreams, who believes, I feel that people see you as someone who is very confident in themselves and able to make their dreams into a reality. And you know how to bring the spiritual back into the physical reality. You have this beautiful connection to spirit as well as to the physical, and it really helps you in your job. And I'm getting that people really like this about you, and they can sense that something is because you have this connection, your work is infused with the spiritual side as well as the physical side, and people really notice that. And they for people who aren't spiritual, they may not necessarily know why, but you have this je ne sais quoi about you, that there's just something there. There's just this energy about you, this fire, this um, energy that is very potent, and you infuse this energy into the rest of your work. And then we have this beautiful Ein adaptability card. So again, you could definitely be someone who is seen as very good at multitasking, and I'm getting that people really value your opinion at work. You may get a lot of people who ask for your advice or want your advice to go through project ideas. I'm getting people really value your opinion and see you as someone who is very connected. And because of this connection, your ideas are, they're very powerful ideas. And I'm getting that you are in a very important part of your work environment, because you're someone whose thoughts and ideas really do make the difference in the outcome of whatever it is that you do for a living. If you're a teacher, maybe you put some extra creativity and love into your your teachings. Maybe you take extra time to make your presentation skills. Like, I'm getting that you're very practiced and you really care about presentation. You could make your worksheets or designs or whatever very, very neat, proper. I'm getting like you're not a sloppy person when it comes to work. For example, if you're writing something, you are someone who double checks everything, not just double checks, but triple checks, get someone else to read it, then you read it yourself. Like, that's the type of energy that I'm getting, pile number 1. And then we have the 8 of Cups. People see you as very balanced, I'm getting. They see you as someone who does the job at hand, but you're not willing to sacrifice your own health, your own happiness at the expense of your job. With the 8 of Cups, I'm seeing that you value your relationships and you value the people that you connect with. And I will say, like, you come across as a very well-rounded and someone who has a life outside of work and someone who, like, people feel safe around is what I'm getting. Pile number 1. And then we have Revolution. So I am seeing that you may have a lot of new ideas and you may want to change the system that you are currently in. Maybe the work environment that you're in is not as optimized for wellness, for productivity, for well-being, for idea creation as it could be. And you see these gaps in your career, in the work environment, and you may be someone who speaks up about this. You may be someone who wants to see change, and I'm seeing that you could actually be one of the leaders and the catalyst for making shifts in your environment, in your workplace, so people can have better quality of life, so the creativity can flow better, so the results are given in a way that are just better optimized for people to receive. And I think that's super, super beautiful, pile number 1. And then we have the Awakening card. So you're definitely someone who is very in touch, and you could have had your spiritual awakening very young. And I'm getting that because of this, you come across as very wise and almost crone-like. Even if you are younger, you come across as the wise woman, very knowledgeable about her craft and what it is that she came here to do with her life. And people definitely see you as a source of wisdom, pile number 1. And it's very, very powerful. And I'm getting, you could be in a manager position. You could be in a position of power. And this makes you really, really magnetic. People really love working with you, pile number 1. So that is the reading I have for you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and I'll see you next time. Hi, pile 2. We're doing how do people see you at work? The first one we have is Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Right away, I'm seeing that people see you as someone who has a lot of energy and a lot of influence where you currently work. And I'm also getting that people see you as someone who is very wise, especially because this panther, he has sort of this crown decoration, and I'm getting that people could see you as someone who is very important, and they may treat you like royalty. I'm also getting that you're very mysterious, because this is what looks to me as a blackish brown panther. So you could be someone who is very mysterious and doesn't say much. You may do more actions than you do more speaking, and you let your actions speak for themselves. And then we have this card, the in-between. So I am seeing that you could be someone who mediates a lot of problems in the workplace. You could work in HR, or people may go to you even if that's not your official position to deal with conflict. They may come to you for advice because they see you as someone who is very wise. If you look at this, her crown chakra is also very highlighted, as well as her heart chakra. So I'm getting that people see you as someone who is safe to go to for advice, and people will often ask you your opinion on what they should do. And even if they don't necessarily ask for your opinion, they may go to you just because they know you have an open heart and that you will listen to them without any judgment. I'm getting that you have a very calm and steady presence, and because of this, a lot of people, they feel very safe with you. And you could be a mother yourself, but you have a lot of nurturing energy about you. I feel like people could see you as someone who is a work mom, or someone who, will bring snacks or host family work event gatherings so you can meet each other's loved ones. It's what's coming through. I'm getting that you make, even though you realize that work is not your immediate family, you like to create that feeling of ease, of resolving conflicts within the group dynamics. And I'm seeing that you make conscious changes to make it seem like your coworkers and the people that you work with feel like they belong somewhere. And I get that you may not have always been this way. You could have developed these skills over time. You could have been someone who has been an outsider, and maybe you've experienced being excluded from a group of people, and this has caused you to be very empathetic and very open and nurturing. And then we have the Six of Swords. So I'm getting that people can see you as sometimes like you look after the people that you work with, but you're also someone who is not afraid to stand up for other people. You're not afraid to, get some backlash if you stand up for someone who, was having a situation at work that was unethical or just wasn't right. Like, you're not afraid to stand up. You're not afraid to, you're not afraid of the repercussions that standing up for someone might have. And this ties into your leadership skills, of the fact that your voice really shines through. And I think that's also why people come to you a lot, is because you do have a voice and you're not afraid to speak up at conferences or meetings or talk to people privately. And then we have the Spirit of Wands. This is so beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen this card in particular. It's so beautiful. So I do definitely see that people at work see you as a safe haven, and people may definitely come to you just to be in your presence and to be under your energetic protection. And I feel as though when people walk into your office, they feel an energy shift, a vibration shift, because your energy is so clean and you are someone who people just feel elevated in your presence. And I'm getting that a lot of people, when they know they're working with you, they feel really at peace. It's like they don't feel like not wanting to go to work because they know you're going to be there. You make their day a little bit brighter. And yeah, I'm getting that you're very open-hearted and you love when other people around you also feel good. And when you feel good, you naturally elevate the vibration at your workspace. And I think that is why you are so magnetic. Oh my gosh. Is that a lion or a panther? I think that's a lion in the background. But you definitely have this very strong feline energy, especially you also got the panther. You may really resonate with large animals, large cats specifically. Wow, this card is so beautiful. This flower, it kind of reminds me of a fire, which reminds me of the home, the hearth. So you definitely bring this homey energy to work with you. Maybe you make cookies or you bring delicious snacks for people to eat. Maybe you bake yourself or you cook delicious food. Yeah, this is definitely such a beautiful card. Yeah. But I would love to work with you. I feel like you're someone who just gets it. You understand that you have this calm demeanor about you, but you're also not afraid to stand up for what is right and what is just. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is also giving me crone energy, the energy of being very wise, the energy of having lived through a lot of different experiences. And I'm getting the sense that while you have gone through your own challenges, you're also very good at helping other people with their own challenges. I love these amethysts at her skirt. I think you're someone who is also very intuitive as well. Ooh, the light is coming. Yeah, I feel like you bring a lot of light to where you work, and people are just happy to be with you. Yeah, you have a lot of light energy in this read. It's like glowing off the tarot cards. And it's so interesting. I feel like you're also very balanced with these. You have the wands and the pentacles, but they're kind of going in. So I feel like you have very good boundaries and you're very balanced is what is coming through. And this balance brings a lot of reassurance to others. People can come to you and know you're not going to get upset or have a big emotional reaction. Like, you're very steady and you're very stable. So that is the reading I have for you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment and subscribe if you like these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to this pick a card reading on how people at work see you. And you chose this beautiful groundhog spirit, time to let go. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. He's carrying a little heart. And it looks like it's on like a necklace, or maybe that's his necklace. I'm getting that You wear your heart on your sleeve and you have a very open heart. And people could see you as very cute as work, because I am definitely seeing this groundhog as very cute. And I'm getting that people see you as someone who is also very loving and has really good intentions. Yeah. I feel like people see you as someone who has really, really beautiful, beautiful intentions. And I'm getting that you may have recently started a new job, especially with time to let go. Also, oh wait, I guess, so it was a leap year this year, but I think I'm confusing that with Groundhog's Day. But Groundhog's Day is, if the groundhog sees its shadow, is it going to be winter or summer? And I feel like a lot of people see you as someone who brings the summer, brings the warmth, and you have a very powerful influence on the energy that you bring to the work. And I'm getting that you could be someone who is very good at delivering messages, and your communication skills could be very, very on point. I'm getting that people see you as someone as kind of like a messenger, because you deliver the message in a way that you kind of transmute it into something that I'm getting that you're a good translator, especially when people have conflict, that you're someone who can take a message from someone and help translate that to another person, especially if they're having high conflict, because I feel like you have because your intentions are so good, you have a good way of helping the other person understand. And then we have this card, Stillness. Yeah, so I'm getting that you're someone who is very calm, and you may not be the most talkative person at work. You could definitely be someone who is really, really, really good at listening and really good at making the energy in the room less chaotic. I feel like you're a really good mediator. Like if someone is giving a presentation, you could be the person to help facilitate that with the technology or helping them set up everything. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So I feel like people see you as someone who's very good at what they do, and you're someone who puts in a lot of effort. And because you put in a lot of effort and you put in a lot of energetic resources, people really respect that about you, and it makes people see you as very reliable. I do think sometimes maybe you take on too much, but for the most part, people see you as someone who is reliable and hardworking. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Wow, this is also very, very beautiful. And I don't think I've seen this card before either. It's very interesting because this is the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. And most of these have images of a woman or goddesses on them, but this one does not. And so because of this, I'm getting that you really communicate just by being. You communicate your energy through not words, but by a feeling, by an energy. And I'm getting that people see you as someone who has a lot to give, and I'm trying to decipher like this light in the middle with all the plants growing around it. I think that's really beautiful. You could be a very life-giving person to be around. People could feel energized in your presence. I'm getting that you could also mesh with a lot of different groups. You could have friends of different backgrounds, different cultures, different personalities, and you're very good at relating to all of them in some way, shape, or form. And people like that about you. You could be that friend who gels together two different types of people. You could be the friend that is kind of like the glue to your friend group. Even if you're not necessarily, initiating group texts or initiating going out with people, you're someone that people, they like to be around. And then you have this Warrior of Pentacles. So I'm actually kind of surprised to see this one. I get that you could definitely really love animals. You could be someone who feels a deep connection with the wildlife around you, especially with the local wildlife in your area. Even if it's kind of like a strange animal. Like, for example, if you live in, I don't know, like if you live in Florida, I associate Florida with the gators. Like, you could have a really close tie like that where the animal is a bit unusual, but it's native to the area where you are. And how this ties into how people see you at work is I'm getting that they see that you're very unique in that sense, and that they notice that you have deep connections with the environment around you. And this makes you unique because a lot of people don't have that connection. A lot of people don't feel that, but you have this natural connection to the wildlife and nature around you. If you work an office job, you could definitely have a lot of plants where you work. You could bring your own plants. Maybe you have your own vegetable garden or grow your own food. And I'm getting people at work, they really like that about you. They like that you're very in touch with your desires and what you really connect with, and people like that about you. Overall, I'm seeing that you're someone who people like working with. People see you as someone who is very open-hearted, very diligent, very meticulous, and attention to detail. And they also see your personality shine through as well, especially with the animals and your ability to mesh with all types of people. So that is the reading I have for you, pile number 3. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.